There's actually one super simple thing that you can use to sound like a native speaker in English, and you don't even need to speak English to do it. Let me walk you through it. So English actually has about 30% of its vocabulary coming directly from French. So if French is your native language, listen up, because this is about to make your life a lot easier. With these words here, and there are many, you can actually simply take this same word and pronounce it using English sounds, and you'll sound just like a native speaker using it. Now this applies to learning any language. If you use only sounds from that language, you'll sound like you're speaking that language. So if you're speaking English and people right away say, "Oh, you're French," that's because you're using sounds from French and not speaking the way a native English speaker does it. Let me give you a few common examples. Take the phrase déjà vu. Notice how I changed the sound U to oo? That's because the sound U doesn't exist in English. So native English speakers will use the best equivalent, which in this case is oo. Another example with this would be the word bureau. Because the sound U doesn't exist, native English speakers will say you instead. Now there isn't always just one sound that will be substituted, but by using at least sounds from English, your chances of getting it right are multiplied infinitely. Another common example would be the word café. Yes, this is a French word, café. And you might think that it sounds very similar, but notice how I'm saying café. The sound E doesn't exist in English, and so people will say A instead. Take, for example, the word parler. If you hear an American person coming to Paris and they'll say, "Parlez-vous français?" Notice how they're saying parler, français. Why? Because the sound E doesn't exist, and they're doing the best they can with the ingredients and the sounds that they have. The trick to sounding like a native speaker is to do the same thing and use only the sounds that are available to a native English speaker. Now there are actually tons of examples like this, and you can master English pronunciation just by doing this one thing. I've actually compiled a list of some of the most common French words that are now used in English and how you can use them to improve your English pronunciation. So comment down below or send me a message and I'll send that over to you.